And they're off in the Sycamore. Ohana Honor from the outside and Utah Beach from the inside. These two show to the front of the opening strides as they head onto that far turn. It is Utah Beach with the lead. Utah Beach by just ahead. Ohana Honor is right alongside. Safe Trip Home is Dex toward the inside. Then Anglophile moving up from the fourth position now to challenge for third. Golden Eye is going to be wide around that far turn the first time. Moves up into fifth. 4 lengths off the lead. Then a gap of 3 more lengths. Grand Sonata back toward the inside in sixth. Request alongside in seventh. San Siro travels wide around the turn. In the 8th position, DESVIO is in 9th, and Il Siciliano is last of the 10, heading into the stretch for the first time. Just over a circuit to go after an opening quarter in 25.49 seconds. Utah Beach against the rail leads at 3/4 of a length. Ohana Honor is in second. Safe Trip Home third against the rail. Anglophile alongside. Golden Eye to the far outside. San Siro is threading the needle through some traffic as they head to the second of 3 turns. Goes from 5th to 4th, now to 3rd as they enter the turn. They stack up 4 across the course at the front of the field. Opening half mile went in 50.94 seconds. All the while, Utah Beach hugs the rail, saves the ground, has the lead by 3/4 of a length. Ohana Honor is second, 3/4 of a length. Golden Eye wide again on the turn, in third though, within a length and a half of the lead as they hit the backstretch once again. Safe Trip Home is fourth, a half length, and Anglophile goes fifth. San Siro had moved up to third, lost some positions around the turn going wide, and now is in sixth spot toward the center of the course. Grand Sonata is in seventh toward the inside of that one. Request racing along in the 8th spot. And then DESVIO in 9th, and then a gap of nearly 10 more lengths back to Il Siciliano. 6 furlongs, 1 minute 15.26 off the end of the backstretch. Utah Beach is still the leader. Golden Eye has lost some ground for the move onto the far turn. It is Utah Beach leading it by a length around the turn. Ohana Honor has been there since the start, still there is second, and then a gap of 2 more lengths to Safe Trip Home, who comes off the rail from third. Anglophile has to go wide to the top of the stretch in fourth. Grand Sonata is hugging the rail, looking for some running room, but still fifth, a 1/4 mile to go. Utah Beach to catch. Grand Sonata comes up the inside. Safe Trip Home comes from the outside. Ohana Honor is now in behind horses. Safe Trip Home coming after Utah Beach. Grand Sonata toward the inside. And then a late charge from DESVIO down the center of the course. Safe Trip Home gets ahead in front. DESVIO is running on from the outside. 34-1. Upset in the Sycamore. DESVIO from deep in the pack for John Velazquez.
Well, the Colonial Cup is the key piece of form in this year's Sycamore Stakes. Just when it looked like Safe Trip Home was going to grind away and get it done, over the top, they reversed the exacted DESVIO scores at 34-1.
And they walked around there, 25-2, 50-4. Had absolutely no pace and run. Now you can see Johnny there at the 8th pole. He's still 6, and then all of a sudden, Caden absolutely starts rolling, 34-1.
This was just an amazing performance from him. Disappointing performance from some of the logical contenders. I think sometimes when they get so slow early on, it allows everybody else to sit strategically closer than would be ideal, and those pace setters just kind of called it a day.